Good morning. Today's travel day. It is a humid, cloudy morning. Hi, Sammy. She says, yes, where's the air? Anyway, I have about a 2.5 hour drive, but I have to kind of go in a different direction because I have to go to Walmart. There's not one here, so I have to drive to Marble Falls and go to Walmart there because I'm going to be doing some kayaking, and I had a life jacket in my rig forever and ever and ever, and I took it out at my home base when I was cleaning and reorganizing and taking stuff out. So I took it out back then, and I thought, oh, I need to look and make sure I still have it, and I don't. So I've got to go buy a life jacket, and I'm gonna be kayaking and floating down the river. So I'm gonna get me a life jacket. It's better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna do that. So I kind of got to backtrack, so that's going to add about 30-something minutes. And then we're going to go eat at a seafood place called Docks, which I've not heard of it or been there before. But, and then I will say, see you down the road to C-Dubs, and I will head to my next location. So anyway, travel day. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, we're at Docks.
Oh, nice seats. Nice seats.
I got 4 different types of shrimp, baked potato, fried okra. That goes with the coconut shrimp, butter, tartar sauce, cocktail sauce. And Dubs, what'd you get?
This is blackened shrimp with hollandaise sauce.
It is blackened catfish.
Blackened catfish.
What did you say? Shrimp?
I did. I'm not talking. Good dip. Anyway, yes, blackened catfish with hollandaise sauce, a loaded tater, and some.
Looks yummy.
Oh my gosh, that okra is delicious.
It is good.
All of it's good.
That shrimp was so good. There was coconut shrimp, Diablo shrimp, grilled shrimp, and fried shrimp. And I got the fried okra. I guess there was a lot of fried food, but it was good. And a big, huge baked potato. You saw that, I'm sure. But I saved the baked potato and put it in the refrigerator. So that'll be supper or lunch tomorrow, because I probably won't eat anything the rest of the day. But anyway, I am on my way. I got a 2-hour drive. It's 12:10, so 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'll be pulling into the new state park where I'm going to be staying for several days. So, I've been doing these daily videos, and I've really enjoyed it. I am going to be camping with somebody that doesn't like to be on camera, so it'll be a challenge to take any kind of video, and I respect anybody that doesn't want to be on YouTube. I get that, but anyway, and I'm gonna be meeting some new people, and I'm not gonna film when I'm around the other people that are not normally, or they're not my friends, and they know that I do YouTube and all that, and they don't mind it being on camera. So the videos for the next several weeks are probably gonna be, I'm gonna try to still do daily videos, but if it doesn't happen, just know that I'm having a good time. I'm busy, can't really film a lot, or I'm not gonna film a lot. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. So If I don't do daily videos, that's why. And after the next several weeks, or whenever I'm back by myself traveling, then I'll pick those back up, because I've had a blast doing them and being in contact with y'all and reading your comments and all that. So, and it's just fun. It's fun to do. So I am driving to the town of Art, Texas, and let these cars go by. I do genealogy, and recently I have been studying this area because I have a lot of my family from here, and this is one of my families. So I was driving through and I saw a cemetery down there, which I'm going to go back to, but there is actually a Texas historical marker right here of my family's home site and cemetery. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go in here, but we'll see. I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to be watching for snakes. Yes, I got in the gate. Let's see if I can get into this gate. So this is one of the really neat, fun things you can do as a nomad, is do your genealogy, and then when you're out and about, you can actually go see and find your ancestors. All right. And this one out to go into Mason, Texas, and I have a lot of family buried there too. But I've not been to this area, Art, Texas, which is in between Llano and Mason. And I want to go back up to that cemetery to see if I can find any of the, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, Kothmans, but and to see if there's any foresters. I'll have to tell you that story sometime. That's a very interesting story. All right. So let's go back up there to that cemetery and see if I can find anything there. This is the fun part about genealogy and being a nomad on the road, because you can go find your ancestors. There it is. I'm going to pull around this way. Art East Cemetery. Okay. See if I can find any relatives here. Art East Cemetery, established 1908. I'm gonna have to start the truck because it's really hot, so Sammy will have some air conditioning. I just want to show you the blue bonnets. This is none of my family, Ender or Adams. Look at the blueberries, blue bonnets. There's a baby, a baby. Aha, there's one right there, a Horster. Oh, here's some more. We're looking for Daniel is who we're looking for. Infant. And if I looked in my software, Ancestry.com, I would probably know where he's buried. But I wanted to come here anyway. So I'm being really careful to because snakes. Let's see what we got over here. Samuel. Oh, Betty Lewis, Horster Lock. Nope, nope, nope. I mean the Horsters, but who I'm looking for is not here. So Daniel, I'm not going to tell the whole story here because I can't remember all of it. I don't want to tell it wrong. Okay, so this one, Dudley married a Horster. There is what's known as the Mason Wars, and ended up being called the Hoodoo Wars. And Daniel Horster was killed. I do video recordings and pictures, so then I can go back and look at the dates, get their names, anything, you know, kind of information. You can go to gravesites.net or .com to look up people's names and things like that. But the guy I'm looking for, Daniel, was not here, and there may be a site in Mason. So we're about to go to Mason. If I see it, we'll stop. I need to do another video on genealogy on the road. So I've been to South Carolina, and I have a ancestor there. She was a hero of the American Revolutionary War, and they just got funded, if I recall, to build her statue in downtown on Main Street, Travelers Rest, South Carolina. So I'll leave a link to that video, because I did do a video when I was there, and it kind of talks about ancestry and finding. Yeah, I didn't even see that little sign that says Art, Texas. Kaufman's. And I got a post office. They should change the name of it to Kaufman's, Texas. Anyway, we're gonna go up here to Mason and see if there's any other stuff I can find. And I've done a lot of driving around Mason and going to all these little bitty cemeteries in the area and getting pictures and stuff like that, long before there was the website gravesites.net or .com. But I use that website a lot too. Oh, there was another cemetery. Gotta go back. Art West Cemetery. I don't know. There's a chain on this one. It might just be closed and not locked. Oh yeah, closed and not locked. Good. Good deal. Look at the bluebonnets here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lock this back because I don't want it to swing and hit my truck. Look at the bluebonnets here. For those that are not aware, bluebonnets are the Texas state flower. So, all right, I'm gonna turn this off until if I see somebody I know, I'll turn it back on. Okay, there's some Kaufmans. A bunch of blue bonnets. Am I saying blueberries every time? Sophie and Charles. Dora. Who is this? Desi. John Henry. That's all that I see over here. Okay, that's all in this cemetery. Lots of Jordans in this cemetery. The Jordan cemetery. Let's go on to Mason. I do want to stop up here at the courthouse because several years ago it burned. So I want to see if they repaired it any or just what is up with it. I saw it on Facebook several years ago and it just broke my heart. So I am going to go up here and look at the courthouse. Cool little town. Oh, the courthouse looks good. I'll show you the town and then I will go back around and show you the courthouse.
Make a U-turn at Westmoreland Street. Make a U-turn at Westmoreland Street, then turn left onto US 87 North. In 500 feet, turn left onto San Antonio Street.
There's the courthouse. They have redone it. Yay! Okay, let's get back on the road. I just remembered I stayed in that hotel back there when I came here. I came here specifically to do genealogy and go to all these cemeteries. My dad was here visiting his brother, my uncle, and so I came here to see him too, but we were doing genealogy because I had a cousin that gave me a whole lot of information. So anyway, I'm gonna stop and get some gas, give me something to drink. I don't know, we might not be doing any kayaking. The river may be dried up. Driving here, there was a lot of rivers that were dried up, so we might not be floating down this river. That might be a pipe dream when I go over this bridge. I've got a video that I did here several years ago, and you would put in here at this bridge and then float down. So when I look over here, there might not be enough water. And then what are we gonna do? Oh, there's water. Oh, good. But is there water over here? Because that's the way it flows. Iffy. Might not be floating down this or kayaking this river after all. There's nobody doing it here today. Usually you park right there and you can float down and then walk back up. Oh, we'll see, I guess. So here's my campsite. Sammy's laying in the chair. Yeah, burn ban here too. So no campfires. Huh, Sammy?